a desire that feels to you like it is not coming about, it can become annoying. And over time, you can begin to doubt yourself. We want you to have a clear sense that anything that you desire can come to full fruition. In fact, it's just really off if it doesn't. Another thing that we would like you to realize is not only can what you desire come about, but it is already coming about. In fact, it may be hard for you to hear, but by the time that idea occurs to you in a really powerful way, where you are ready to state, I want this, the majority of it has come about. In other words, all of the sifting and sorting has happened, all the directing of your focus has happened, and it is a vibrational reality. We know you don't like to hear that so much, but it is a vibrational reality that is in the process of becoming, and the last piece that is required for it to be fully realized by you, where you can see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it, that last little piece is so close to having happened that if you could just relax just a little bit and accept that it is done, but that now you're in the process of achieving a vibrational alignment with it. Do you sort of get what we mean by that? You see, when you're accustomed to not seeing it in manifested form, if you want something and you don't have it yet, a lover or a new vehicle or a house that pleases you more or an occupation or a way of gathering money, if there is something that you desire and you can't see it yet, your conclusion is that it is not there. It's absent. It's missing. We know this sounds crazy. We're saying to you, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. That's crazy talk, isn't it? No, it's not crazy talk. It's vibrational talk. So if you can't see it, if you can't know it, then your logic tells you it's not there. It's missing. It's absence. It's lost. It's not there. But the problem with that, what we want to call too soon of evaluation, is that when you believe that it's missing, you hold a vibrational frequency that doesn't let it change from missing to there. In order for any of this to make any sense or to even be a little bit satisfying, you have to be willing to look at this world in a vibrational way. You have to accept that you are vibration, that everything is vibration. You may, often do, nearly always, notice where you are in relationship to what you're asking for. And so even though you say, I want this, you often say, but this is where I am. And when you offer that but about something that you want, it's like you put a big powerful engine equal to the other one on the other end of the train going the other way. So now you've got I want it but going on, which means you're not moving anywhere in terms of translating your thoughts to things. Nothing is showing up for you as long as you have this vibrational discord going on. And if you could, once you say, I really want this, and the reason that I want it is, you would then put another engine and another engine and another engine. I want this, and I know I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to the idea of it. The idea of it is pleasing to me. I know other people who are experiencing it. They seem happy enough. In other words, engine, 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 all going in the direction of your desire. And if you could keep your vibration pure in that way, you would just get those engines stacked up until there is enough momentum going, and the engine stacking up is really undeterred thought. Momentum would ensue, and before anyone around you can believe it, you'll begin having manifestations about your desire. If that isn't the experience that you're having, there is only one reason. You're putting the engine of desire going in this direction, and then you're putting the engine of doubt going in this direction. And the reason that those engines of doubt, those thoughts of doubt, that momentum of doubt is easy for you to come by is one reason really, and one reason only. And as we get your attention about this, and as you play with it a little bit, everything is going to get better for you right away. You are accustomed to looking at what is, and when what is not showing you what you want, it's easy for you to notice what is. So when we use the word doubt, we really want you to understand what we mean. When you are looking at the absence of what you want, those are the beginning engines of doubt. In other words, when you look for it and you can't see it, You're offering a vibration about its absence, not about its presence. It really is that subtle. Now, the feeling of doubt doesn't overcome you until you've done quite a bit of that. In other words, you got to hold yourself apart from what you want for a while before you really begin feeling strong doubt. But what we want to ask you to do, if you could, in the early stages of recognizing that you want something, if you would consciously and deliberately think in terms of what you want and why you want it, you will get more of the engines, more of the momentum going in the direction of what you want. And if we want you to understand this, if you get enough momentum going in the direction of what you want, an engine or two in opposition to it won't slow you down. We want you to understand that if your desire is powerful enough, your hindering beliefs will not hold much weight in this process. So when you think about what you want and why you want it, you get momentum going. But when you say, how's it going to come? Doubt. Where's it going to come from? Doubt. When's it going to come? Who's going to bring it? When you ask those questions to which you don't have ready answers, then you introduce unnecessary resistance to the equation. So if you could stay really general about what you want and why you want it, if we can convince you that everything that you want, that the whole process of creating is an energetic endeavor, it's about energy, it's about vibration, it's not about action. We want you to not work harder. We want you to be wiser in the work that you do. And we want you to understand that it is vibrational work. It is attitudinal work. It is mood work. It is how you feel work. It's how you feel work. It's how you feel work. Because when you don't feel good, when you feel all balled up, when you feel unsure, when you feel disadvantaged, when you feel unfairness, when you feel disappointment, when you feel discouraged, your action has very little impact on that. You just can't get there from there. You just got to cheer up. You just got to find a way to cheer up, which means sometimes you have to back up away from the problem far enough that you can forget about it. And that's sort of counterintuitive to most humans, because you've been taught that you've got to dig in and go after it. But you've been taught by those who don't understand about law of attraction, because when you push hard against something, you don't accomplish anything other than putting more engines in opposition on the other end of your train. And so that's the story, Morning Glory.